One of the things I stopped doing was apologizing for things that really don't need an apology. Like, I don't know when it started, but for years I was that person who apologized for everything. If someone bumped into me, I'd say sorry. If I needed to set a boundary, I'd soften it with, "Oh, I'm so sorry, but..." And at some point, I had to stop and ask myself, why am I apologizing for existing? Now, don't get me wrong. I still own up when I make a mistake, and there are plenty of times, but I have stopped over apologizing for things that really don't require it. I don't apologize for saying no anymore. I don't apologize for taking up space, and I definitely don't apologize for making decisions that are right for me. And let me tell you, it feels so good. Now, if you've ever struggled with this, let me know in the comments. What's something that you've stopped apologizing for? I would love to hear that. Now, I also stopped trying to keep up with the trends and, the ones that don't matter to me. Now, don't get me wrong. I love vlogging. I love my YouTube channel and all the gadgets that go with it. And it is sometimes, I do feel pressure to keep up with the latest tools and the tech and the filming. But the thing is, I have to check myself all the time to see if it actually makes sense for me to buy a new gadget. And John's the same way with radio. He's a ham radio operator. We both are. He wants the latest equipment, and I totally understand because we genuinely love these hobbies. They help us stay creative, connected, and engaged with the world, which is especially important now that he's retired, and I'm pretty much retired too now, except for this little project. For my friends who follow makeup trends and fashion trends, and I get it. If you genuinely love those things and they enhance your life and make you happier, then yes, 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 is what I say. And listen, I will treat myself to sometimes to a nice handbag, a new pair of shoes. I like to go out sometimes. But you know what? I just don't feel like I have to buy every new trend just to keep up. Because at the end of the day, it really doesn't add to my life in a meaningful way. A lot of these things, and I just don't need them. So I just say no. I stop saying yes to things that I actually don't want to do. This one took me a while to figure out, but for years I felt like I had to say yes to everything. Every invite, every favor, every request, even when I didn't want to, even when I was exhausted. And you know what happens when you say yes to everything? You have no energy left for things that actually matter to you. So now I pause before answering. So do I actually want to do this? Does this fit into my life right now? If the answer is no, I just let myself say no without guilt. And it has really helped. It takes practice though. My arm's getting tired. Oh my goodness, I have to switch arms. Now the other thing is I stopped thinking I have to fix my body. Oh, this is a big one for me. So for years, I felt like my body was a project. Something that constantly needed improving, shrinking, toning, changing. And now I still love taking care of myself, absolutely. But I've let go of the idea that my body has to look a certain way to be good enough. When I first started strength training, it was a challenge. It was nice challenging myself. I learned I could do things I didn't think I could do. But at some point, I just had to realize, you know what, I still want to enjoy my life. And yeah, I do my workouts, so I just end up staying healthy because, you know what, as we get older, strength training is so important. You have to move it or you lose it. Like, remember that saying? It's true. So, all right, my arm's getting tired. I gotta sit now because my arm's so tired. I move my body because it feels good, not as a punishment. I eat well because it fuels me, not because I'm chasing a number on a scale. And I do take care of myself, but I refuse to waste energy wishing I look different. And you know what? That shift alone has given me so much peace. I stopped feeling like I have to be busy all the time. That's another one. You know what? For years, I thought being busy meant I was being productive. If I wasn't doing something, I felt guilty, like I was wasting time. But you know what? Rest is productive too. Now, I actually let myself sit outside and enjoy my coffee, read a book in the afternoon, take a nap if I want to. I'm not much of a nap taker, but if I want to, I can take a nap now. Because life isn't just about checking things off a to-do list. It's about actually living it. Now, what about you? I want to hear your thoughts on this. I really do. What is something that you've stopped doing as you've gotten older? Or is there something that you want to stop doing, but you haven't quite figured out how to do it yet? Let's chat in the comments. And if you've enjoyed this video, hit the like button. It really does help the channel. And I want to thank you so much for spending time with me today. I'll see you on the next one.